Well, hello, RHDD. Today we have a special edition of Employee Spotlight. Heather Dickerson is our guest today, and she's the first direct support professional in the agency to achieve the title of Senior DSP. She's also currently our only Senior DSP. So Heather is making RHDD history with this professional achievement. So let's meet Heather. Hi, how are you
Hi,
today?
good. How about you?
I'm good. I can't complain a bit other than this cranky weather.
Right.
Um, so I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, what region of RHDD do you work in?
I work in Holmes County, but I'm out of Coshocton County. Joe Hammersley, supervisor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Worked with Joe for many, many, many years. How long have you been with RHDD?
21 years this past March.
Wow.
Yep. Yes.
Well, here's an off-script question for you.
Uh,
What has been the most challenging experience so far of your career with RHDD?
just to adapting to all the new changes. I come from at the beginning when there was hardly any roles to now a ton of roles. So adapting through all of that and learning, that's probably been my most challenging, the
I
change.
I agree. I completely agree. So, Heather, what does it mean to you to be a senior DSP?
To me, it's more of a feeling than a meaning of of accomplishment, success. I feel like I've kind of made it up through
I agree.
over the yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, so what all did you have to put into the senior DSP process, the application process? What all did you do?
I put in the application and then I had talked to my supervisor about the 8 hours of additional learning that I needed to do on my own. And it was empathy based. And I did, a few hours, couple hours each day to kind of break it up. 2, 3, 4 days, I think I had it done. It was really quick, really painless. I did the TED Talk for empathy, and it really was not that hard.
I love that. I love TED Talks. They're so meaningful
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
genuine.
And you can relate to so much.
Yes. Yes. And just
You,
about any topic you can think of. You go to the TED Talk
yeah.
site and you type in any topic that you're interested in, and they have a talk on just virtually everything. Everything.
Yes, and it's all entertaining, so you get
Yes.
really in it. I was really surprised about that.
Yes. Okay. So what would you say to other DSPs who are eligible to apply for senior DSP, but they haven't yet?
Basically, what are you waiting for? Um, if you put in the time and you're a team player and you want to see the success of RHGD as a whole, why wouldn't you want to do that? You get extra additional money on the hour, plus you worked for it. You should be rewarded that for sure.
Yeah. I agree. I'm happy to hear you say that. And the team player part of the senior DSP role is so important. So
Yes,
important. So
not
um,
just about what I've done. It's about what we've all done.
I agree. I love that. Thank you. So what advice would you give to a brand new employee who is just about to start their journey with RHDD?
But this is a very unique career. And if you're given it a real chance, you will fall in not only in love with your job, but the individuals that we serve. And you will enjoy coming to work every day. You really will.
I love that. I love that. I think back to 32 years ago, February 18th. It was a day that changed my life. When I first started with RHDD, it was one of the scariest days of my life. I mean, I was a youngin'. I didn't know
Yeah.
what I was doing in the world yet. And I've grown up here. I've I've become the person that I am because of
Yes.
RHDD.
Yes. I am better in all aspects of my life, I do believe, because of this job. I started when I was 22. So a lot of what I've learned, I bring over to my own personal life too.
Yep. I
I
think
def-
I was 22. Yeah. It's a good
yeah.
age to make a career choice.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you could go back in time and give some advice to yourself, about the journey you were about to take, what would that advice be?
To hang on, that the journey is so worth it. Like I said, I became a better person because of this job. It has taught me so much. Patience being the number one thing that I have learned in my life. I used to be a very impatient person, and that really, really helped me through my personal life too.
I love that. So that's all of my questions. What questions do you have for me, if any?
What directions do you see RHDD going in the next 5 years?
Um, we have a pretty solid strategic plan that we developed beginning in 2015 when we first became CARF accredited. And each year we take a look at the strategic plan and see if it's still going in the direction that we want the agency to go in. And at that time, we added CARF accreditation so that we could become an OOD vendor with a new focus within the agency of helping people with developmental disabilities become employed in their communities. So we've focused a lot of our resources and our energy on that particular goal, and it's going really well. It's going well. Because of COVID and the workforce crisis that was brewing before COVID even hit, a lot of what we want to do for the agency right now is stabilize. So I see Athens as a big up and comer. They have regular applications through the Paycor site that we use for payroll. So I can see growth taking place in Athens this year for certain.
Okay, good.
Muskingum County is the second largest, no, excuse me, Muskingum County is the largest revenue generating region in the agency, and they just continue to grow and knock my socks off. They're wonderful. Guernsey County, we just started in Guernsey County in 2009, and it's become, well, it was the fifth region of the agency, and it's just become this wonderful community. The employees are just a wonderful community within of themselves, and their supervisor, Connie, I adore her. All of the program managers are so special to me. Washington County right now, our office is probably a few inches underwater.
Oh,
I've got to go to Marietta after this and take a look and see how bad the damage is. But with all of the flooding that's going on, it's all going downstream and it's all landing right in Washington County and Marietta. But this is the fourth time we've had a flood in Washington County, so we know how to do it and it'll be fine. Coshocton is our home. It's our home base. It's where our corporate office has always been located. And Jill does a beautiful job managing Coshocton County. There's rarely any drama. Things just kind of run so smoothly, and I attribute that to leadership. I should speak about Stephanie in Athens as well, since I want to talk about how wonderful Athens is. Stephanie is a relatively new program manager, but she's been with the agency for a while, and you would never know to look at the condition of her program that she's only been in this role for a little less than 2 years. Stephanie took something that was struggling and turned it into a vibrant, beautiful program. And I'm forever grateful to her for turning that around and putting her own mark on it. And it's stable, it's growing, it's beautiful. So I guess overall, the future of the agency, for the long answer of this, I apologize. The future of the agency is somewhat stabilization and then growth as we feel we can accommodate it with the workforce.
good.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
I can talk all day about this agency, so don't get me started.
That's all right. That's definitely all right.
All right. All right. Well, if that's all that you have to say, that's all I have, and we can wrap this up.
Okay. We're
Okay.
good.
Thank you so very much for dedicating your career to this amazing agency that I love. And thank you for the sincere work and the compassion that you give to the folks that you work with in Holmes County. Thank you.
Thank you. And we appreciate everything you do for us. We really do.
It's my honor. It's a pleasure. Have a great weekend, Heather. Thank you.
Thank you. You too, Lisa.
Bye.
Bye.